Pendleton scored 23 goals, gave up 37. Fishers has scored 25, given up 34. And evening, the records for these two teams can be just a little bit deceiving. The Tigers come in here with a 5-9-2 record. The Arabians from Pendleton Heights come in at 8-8-1. Probably one of the biggest differences between these two teams is a conference that they both play in. In the conference, Pendleton Heights was 3-4. They're part of the Hoosier Heritage Conference. The Tigers, part of the Crossroads or the Hoosier Crossroad Conference, they were 1-3-2. Both of these teams fairly evenly matched. The Tigers have scored 25 goals this season. They've given up 34. The Pendleton Heights Arabians have scored 23 and given up 37. And we're just about ready to get going here in the first sectional for Class 3A Sectional 8 here in Noblesville. And we're underway. Tigers are in the white with red letters. Arabians in their typical green with white letters. Pendleton tries to get the ball downfield, but does not. Ball ends up going out of bounds, and that's going to go to the Tigers. Tigers trying to take control here early, but the ball goes out of bounds. Be inbound by number 10, Drew DeLay. Tigers keep it from getting deep into the territory. Tigers trying to set up here. Arabians clear the ball. Daniel Fugate hit that ball out of bounds. It'll go over to the Arabians. First couple minutes here, teams seem to kind of be feeling each other out. Almost all of the action near the center line. Fishers takes the throw in. They're moving down the field. Nokame almost had a breakaway there. Another out-of-bounds play will go over to the Arabians. Arabians are 8-8-1 overall, 3-4 in the Hoosier Heritage Conference. Almost a break there for the Tigers, but the ball ends up going out of bounds, and the Tigers will get the free throw. That'll be Nolan Ahern putting the ball back in play for the Tigers. Back in the corner, Tigers trying to set it up. Drew Gavitt tried to set it up. It's in the middle. Block, nice block there by the Arabians. They get it back out toward the center, but the Tigers take it right back. Nice header there by Lawrence. Arabians trying to set up. That one goes out of bounds off of Elliot Mozingo. Arabians will have the throw in. Arabians bring it down. Their deepest penetration so far of the afternoon. Over to the corner. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay in possession of the Tigers. Tigers take the ball back. It's going to go out of bounds again. That time it'll be off the Arabians. Tiger goalkeeper will have the inbounds play. About 5 minutes into the first half of this match. No score. The goal kick almost to center. Tigers easily clear that. Tigers are bringing it up. Arabians goes out of bounds and will be inbounded by the Arabians, trying to set it up to get down court. Defense there by Zach Lilly. Arabians, good ball handling. Tigers setting up, cross midfield, into the center. Blocked by Andrew Orikoff. May sends it downfield toward the corner. Two Tigers chasing it down. It stays inbounds, but then ends up going out. But it will be looks like it will be a kick from the goal. Andrew Clemens, the goaltender for the Arabians. Centered. Good defense there by the Arabians. Andrew Noel kept that from going toward the goal. Another out of bounds play. That will be Pendleton Heights ball once again. Mazingo takes it over. Tigers with an opportunity there if they can get to it and get it centered. Oh, my. Pendleton Heights faithful saying good defense. Tiger faithful saying should have been a foul. Tigers managed to keep it down in the Pendleton Heights end side of the field. Another opportunity for the Tigers. Ooh, just barely out of the reach of David Gavitt. Center picked up by the Arabians. David Fugate back toward the middle line. That one goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Tiger ball. No shots on goal in this match so far, which is about 9 minutes old. Hey, what a header. I believe Quinn Lucky was the one who got the goal. Beautiful setup on that play to put the Tigers ahead 1-0. Neither of these teams score a lot of goals, so a 1-goal lead could be big in this match. Pendleton Heights inbounds the ball. They have yet to get a shot on goal. Tigers bring the delay down into the center. Still looking for their high kick. Strong wind blowing, so that high kick is real sail. Nice matchup there. And centers it. Orachev. Nice. Setting it up again. Tigers almost had a shot there, but Reese May just couldn't get the shot off. Here's another shot. Oh, boy. Great block there. Arabians kick that ball out of bounds. It'll go over to the Tigers. Tigers have definitely had more pressure on the Arabians during this first half. 2 shots on goal so far for the Tigers, none for the Arabians. Here it's centered. Header and not another save, but another shot on goal. Tigers take the ball back near center. Got too deep there. Just a nice block there. Really, really nice block by Andrew Orchev. Tigers will take the ball on the goal line. Elliot Mazingo will take it from the corner. Tigers setting up. Mazingo watching the setup there. Centers it. Another opportunity, and that one's wide to the right.
Substitution for Pendleton Heights is number 21, Connor Hendrickson.
Connor Hendrickson comes in to the match for the Arabians, the first substitution of the night. Arabians bringing it down, trying to get it set up, but the Tigers intercept it. Goes back toward the goal. Peskin taking advantage of the strong wind at his back. I've noticed that he's kicked the ball very, very high, and it's probably given him quite a bit of extra distance on that ball with that strong wind. Flag is just about straight out. Wind is coming not quite straight out of the south, probably about the south-southeast, but very strong. Arabians with an opportunity here, cannot get it in. Tigers clear it with a good bit of defense. Here they come setting up. Gavin tries to center the ball, and that's going to end up going out of bounds, and it'll go back over to the Pendleton Heights Arabians. 25 minutes left in the first half. Tigers with a 1-0 lead on a goal by Quinn Lucky at 31:04. Arabians trying to get down there, but just can't. They have to fall back and regroup. They end up kicking the ball out of bounds, and it'll go back over to the Tigers. Tigers have done a good job of pressuring the Arabians so far this evening. Mazingo gets that ball. He ends up falling down, but he did kick it out of bounds. And the Arabians will take the ball back. Andrew Orachev with the kick. They're not going to get a lot of distance on the kicks going toward the south tonight with that wind. You can hear the wind on our microphones. Tigers setting it up, get it into Arabian territory. Nice ball handling by the Tigers. Keeping it away from the Arabians, trying to get it set up there. Arabians fall back and do clear the ball. Nathan Ahern would have had a chance on that one. Delay. Shot just missed to the left. Technically not a shot on goal, but the best shot so far tonight, the best opportunity that the Arabians have had. A nice setup there. Just ended up going a few feet to the left of the net.
Number 20, Ethan Schneider now in for Pendleton Heights.
22-33. Excuse me, 22-30 left in this game. 1-0 is the score as we
Elliot Mazingo bringing the ball down, tries to take it away, does get it away. Mazingo really scrapping for the ball down in the corner. He's tripped. Hopefully he's okay. He went down kind of hard. He's just a little slow getting up. But seems to be doing okay. Jacob Lawrence over there to talk to him and cheer him on. Jacob Lawrence will have the kick. Lawrence is trying to go for the goal. Had it in front of Zimmerman, but Zimmerman missed it, and the Arabians come back with the ball. Waiting to get some assistance back there. The Arabians on the charge there. Drew DeLay brought it down. And that's going to end up going out of bounds. And it will go to the Arabians. Arabians looking to maintain control of the ball. Elliot Mazingo got that ball back across the line, but it ended up going out of bounds. 20 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first half. Inbound to the Arabians. Blocked by Zimmerman. May redirects it. Trying to get it in toward the goal. Nobody there for the Tigers. Clemens boots it toward the center of the field. Once again, that wind blowing very, very strong across the field, right to left, and Clemens is lucky to get that ball anywhere near midfield. Tigers take the ball back. Oh, cleared by number 14, 14, Daniel Aker. Arabians trying to get the ball set up. It's poked away by the Tigers. Tigers got some numbers there. Goalkeeper gets it, but Tigers end up with the ball. Here's Elliot Mazingo with a chance. He's going to be wide. Mazingo had a shot, but he had number 14, Daniel Aker, right in front of him, and his only choice was to try to shoot toward the left side of the goal, and the ball flew far to the left of the goal. I think the wind may have taken that a little bit too. Inbounds. Fishers takes it back, but the Tigers end up getting it back from the Arabians. Tigers inbound the ball. Setting it up. Got somebody down front there. Come down the right side. Setting her up. Coming in. Gonna be a shot. Goal! Credit Drew Gavitt with the goal. So the Tigers are out to 2-0 lead. With that goal at the 17:59 mark. Beautiful setup on that for Gavitt. Once again, the Arabians still have not got a shot on goal. They've had a couple shots toward the goal, but nothing on the goal. That was the fourth shot on goal for the Tigers. Tigers have got power down the field, but number 5, Landon Tyler, broke it up. That one's going to go back to the Tigers. Tigers putting on the pressures they've been doing here during this first half. Good header to clear that out there by Orachev. Tigers get the ball right back. Trip on that one. And there is a foul called. And a yellow card. Jacob Lawrence looks like he'll take the kick. No, let's correct that. It looks like it's going to be Zach Lilly. After the free kick, the Arabians had a goal kick. Tigers with another opportunity. Elliot Mazingo in there. Arabians take the ball back. Tigers putting a lot of pressure on it. Out of bounds play once again. About 15 and a half minutes away from halftime. Tigers with some good ball handling out there front, checking things out, setting it up. That was a nice save. Good save there by Jonathan Peskin. Fifth shot. Bring it into the center. Elliot Mazingo trying to catch up with it. He turns it around. Oh. Lawrence tripped over the ball. That'll go over to the Arabians. 14 minutes, 16 seconds remaining here in the first half. Tigers take the ball back from the Arabians. Tigers have consistently kept pressure on the Arabians during this half. That one stays inbounds. Mazingo trying to get it. And unfortunately, it went off Elliot Mazingo, and the Pendleton Heights Arabians will get possession. Tigers almost get it back. The Arabians trying to get something set up here in the last 13-plus minutes of this half. Mozingo bringing it down into the center. May has got it. Another save for Andrew Clemens. Clemens will have the free kick. Just about died in midair, though, with the wind blowing. Mazingo trying to get to the ball before it gets out of bounds. He's in the corner, centers it. One Tiger there, trying to get it set up again. Another shot on goal. But another save by Clemens. Clemens has been one busy young man, to say the least. Seven shots on goal so far for the Tigers, two of which have gotten by Clemens. No shots on goal for the Arabians. That one's going to end up going out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Tigers. Tigers took the lead at the 31:04 mark on a goal by Quinn Lucky. And Drew Gavitt scored the second goal at 17:59. Tigers trying to set it up, fall back into the corner. Arabians get there in time, but end up kicking the ball out of bounds. But it will be a corner kick for the Tigers. A little over 10 minutes left in the first half. Fishers High School athletic director Rob Seymour scheduled to join us for halftime today. Talk about what's going on down there in Tiger Town. Centered. The header did not go, and it went out of bounds. I didn't see what they called on that, but the ball is going to go to the Tigers in the corner. Tigers all setting up in front of the net. Over the net and to the right. Nine and a half minutes in the first half. Thank you for joining us on Hamilton County Television for IHSAA Sectional Soccer, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 25 years in business. Also brought to you by Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church, Hiddle, and Antrim, Smith Jewelers, Indiana Restoration, Noblesville Chamber of Commerce, and Bill Clifford for Sheriff. Tigers get the ball back again, trying to set the thing up across. Barry sets it up back out. Good piece of defense there by the Arabians to keep that ball away from the net. Centered. There's a goal kick, and it is to the right. The Tigers have put a lot of pressure on Pendleton Heights Arabians goaltender Andrew Clemens and on the Arabians as a team. Very little bit of time with the ball in front of the Tiger net. It's all been down here on the north end of the field in the Pendleton Heights area, where the Tigers have kept the ball consistently so far for the first half. One in the middle there. There's an opportunity for the Tigers. Another shot. Oh, my. Another block. He's down, the goaltender. And we're going to have a medical timeout here. So I'd like to remind you that celebrating 25 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners, specializing in last-minute signage and banners, serving in Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them at 317-773-7200 or visit their brand-new website, www.loganstreetsigns.com. You can follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Many of the places you're able to follow us tonight here on Hamilton County Television. Andrew. Ethan Hunt will be the new goaltender. He is a junior.
Keeper switch on the injury for Pendleton Heights. Number 0, Ethan Hunt now in for the Arabians.
Andrew Clemens has had 8 shots on goal so far in this match, of which 2 have scored. Count for the 2-0 lead for the Fishers Tigers. Tigers looking to take this first match here and play the winner of the Noblesville-Hamilton Southeastern match, which will take place right around 7 this evening. Quinn Lucky took a little spill here at midfield. Looks like he's tying his shoelaces. He probably tripped over the shoelaces. A little bit of an embarrassment for Quinn. Tigers setting it up, sending it back into Arabian territory. Arabians intercept that. Tigers take it right back away from the Arabians. Back to the Arabians. Arabians was one of the better chances they've had so far tonight. Tigers take the thing away. 1-on-2. Barry bringing it down, getting some help. Yet Nakome takes the ball away. Tigers setting it up once again. Set up by number 8, Drew Gavitt. Gavitt drills the ball to the left of the goal. Under 5 minutes left in the first half. Tigers with a 2-0 lead. Barry gets the ball. Back to Nokame. Tigers send it back across. Nokame looking for help. Gets it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman looking to center it. Intercepted by the Arabians. Ball ends up going out of bounds, but it went off the Arabians, so the Tigers will get the inbound throw. Tigers looking to add to their 2-goal lead here late in the first half. Goaltender Ethan Hunt, who came in for the injured Andrew Clemens, gets it down over the center. High kick. Jonathan Peskin hasn't had much to do out there today in the Tiger net. Most of the action in this match has been to the north side of the field. Good hustle there. Great hustle by Barry. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will go to the Arabians. Tigers trying to get it back into, rather, Arabians try to get into Tiger territory, but they can't, and Tigers take it away from them. Got a 4-on-3 here. Barry looking to center it. The Arabians do clear the ball. Good bit of defense for the Arabians there.
Two minutes remaining in our first half of play.
They deserve to be moving on to the next round. They really look like they wanted more as it is. This is a team that
Arabians get the ball deep into Tiger territory, but it does go out of bounds.
this year in men's soccer just seems to be so much more loaded. But of course, the IHSAA Royals, #1 in the state.
And it will go to the corner where the Arabians will have a chance to try to get something set up here. Good bit of defense there by the Tigers as they get the ball. Tigers bringing it up the far side. Arabians finally take it away from the Tigers, put it back across the midcourt line.
Right now in this sectional game, it doesn't really matter how you play earlier in the season.
1 minute left in the half. Arabians and Tigers. That one ends up going out of bounds. It'll go to the Arabians. Just a little over 40 seconds left. Maybe enough time for one more charge for the Arabians.
Create some very exciting games in every sport. We don't have it any other way. Great competition so far tonight. Fisher was able to take a bit of
Tigers have dominated this first half.
2 goals on the day, but Pendleton struck
Arabians bringing it down toward the goal. Tigers take it right away from them. 12 seconds left in the half. See if they can get something set up before the half. Arabians trying to get something going here. Doesn't look like they're going to get it. Nope, they're not going to get a shot. And that is the end of the first half. 40 minutes in the book, 40 minutes left to go. Tigers are ahead of the Arabians 2-0 on Hamilton County Television. We'll be back with our halftime guest after these messages.
And don't forget, get up-to-minute information from state championship events by following IHSAA.
You know, when Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street Signs and Banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac.
I wish I could get a camera on you with that tie. I'm
You can now watch your favorite IHSAA sports on the all-new IHSAA TV Apple TV app. Watch live or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Apple TV. Download the new Apple TV app now in the Apple TV App Store.
Welcome back to Sectional 8, Class 3A Boys Soccer on Hamilton County Television. Brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 25 years in business. It's a pleasure to have Rob Seymour, one of the two athletic directors from Fishers High School, join us here for halftime. And Rob, you know, we've had a great fall season, but boy, there's a lot of stuff coming up for the rest of the winter season too. What's going on in Tiger territory?
Well, we're really looking to celebrate some of the things we've had going on this fall. Our girls golf just got 6th place in a real tough golf state championship this past weekend. Morgan Lewis one of our senior girls was 6th overall. So that was a great season for them. It was a lot of fun. Our tennis team, Coach Heffern, brought home our first sectional championship for our school history for the boys, and they're heading into the regional against a tough North Central team. So that'll happen this week. Boys cross country, Coach Warnicki and Coach Johns took our 2 squads out for the HCC this past weekend. The boys came home with their 5th conference championship for the school history, and the girls were 4th, and they're like 16 points out of 1st. So that girls race was just unbelievably tough, and so the girls performed well. Girls soccer, we go over to Southeastern tomorrow, facing the Royals, and so that could be interesting. It's always tough when when we're facing the Royals, and we'll see who can come out of there. Football, we're 3-4 on the year. We've had some good victories and played a tough Roncalli team last Friday. Gave them a good run for the money. Thought we could pull it out, but we just didn't come away with that. Last up for our fall sports is volleyball. Really good year, 22-3. Sectional draw will be tonight, so we'll see what we end up with there.
And we'll have the volleyball sectional here on Hamilton County Television starting next week, I believe. From what I understand, that's going to be Thursday. Two matches on Thursday, 2 matches Saturday morning, and championship Saturday night. So that ought to be good. Coach
Peak will definitely have those girls ready. They're again, great group, and he'll be ready for that. So the winter, it's unbelievable that the fall is starting to wrap up.
Yeah, it's been such a crazy year weather-wise that you're sitting there one day in the earlier middle part of September and saying, man, it's cold, and then all of a sudden it's back in the 80s and 90s, and then you start thinking about the winter sports coming up, and they're going to start ramping up pretty quick. But you guys had a couple major coaching changes there for your winter sports.
Well, let's just say all of them. That's probably the best way of putting it. When you look at, Mr. Brown and I were talking the other day and counting all of our coaching changes, when you talk head coaches and assistant coaches, I think we got 14 new faces that are going to be representing the Tigers in new positions for us. Starting off, new swim coach for boys and girls, Joe Keller, coming to us from the Northridge Raiders. After 26 seasons up there, really successful program up there, and he's coming in now and taking over our program, and we're really looking forward to what he's going to bring to the pool and to the excitement of that program. Boys basketball, we're bringing in Matt Moore. Matt's, he teaches phys ed in the physical education department for us, coming to us from Kokomo, 3 years there. And he's adding a lot of excitement, a lot of hard work for those boys, and so it'll be great to see what they can do.
Kokomo seems to be a breeding ground for a lot of HCC coaches because Coach McCauley up there at Noblesville came out of there. Of course,
sure did.
Chris Huppenthal, who's the girls' coach at Hamilton Southeastern, he spent a little time up there at Kokomo too.
Kokomo's a good stop. It's got a rich history of basketball, and so it's a good stop for coaches, and then they get the chance to move on to something that they find a better fit for them. So, and then our girls program.
Now this is just the latest change. This one just occurred, I think, didn't it?
Yeah, just a couple weeks ago. Coach Michael Gaines, he has moved on for an administrative position in Shelbyville, and so his assistant Lauren Vale, who's been with our program, for a very long time, she's stepping into his shoes, and it's a great fit. A lot of excitement. Kids, parents. There's been a great reception for her taking that position. So we're looking forward to what she's going to do. She's still trying to get some of her staff filled out. She's got one position open still, but that season's going to come up right around the second week of October when we're on fall break. They're going to be doing their tryouts. And so that's going to happen.
It's closer than what we think.
It's going to be very close. Yeah. We're looking already at getting workers set for all that. And then the last one is wrestling. We've got a new wrestling coach. Ethan Harris was our coach the past 2 years. His wife took a position up in Michigan, so that forced a move. And now we got Jason Cook. Jason is basically, I remember him when he was a little kid and winning 3 state championships for Valpo. He went on to Purdue and wrestled there as a 4-year letter winner, and spent 8 years with the Chesterton program, which is a solid program in the state of Indiana. And he's bringing a lot of excitement, a lot of new technique, a new look to Fisher's wrestling, and so we're really excited for that as well.
Now, how is it for a guy like you, Rob? I know you are a Hamilton Southeastern graduate. Now, we got to qualify that. That was well before the days of the return of the Fishers Tigers.
Yeah, definitely.
But how is it for a guy like you who grew up in the community to come back and work in the community too?
It's super easy for me. I find that, people always ask me, like, you're Southeastern, you're Fishers. I feel that I have pride in my Fishers community. I love going to a game and seeing Dallas Farr and Dub Clark.
Yeah.
And I love, shaking hands with Coach Seitz. And so, it's just great to have that experience of being where I'm at. It makes my job, it makes my career very enjoyable. And my grandfather taught at the original Fishers High School back in the 40s. So my family has been here forever. And
you guys have really seen the community change.
Yes, definitely. My senior year was in '89, and we had 3,300 kids, K through 12, and now that's basically what Fishers High School is.
'89 is the year that I moved here, and that's been that's been 28 years ago now. So, I mean, it's definitely changed. And I comment to people about having lived in Fishers for rounded off close to 30 years and say, well, it had 7,500 people in it when I moved here, and we had 6 schools, 1 high school, 4 elementaries, and 1 middle school, and look what we've got now. It's just it's just been such a growing area. But
yes, it is.
Like you, Rob, I feel if people say, what's your hometown? Fishers is my hometown. I didn't grow up in it, but had I grown up in Fishers, I would have been in the last class of the old Fishers High School.
Okay, 68 then, huh?
Yeah, I would have. Well, I was 67.
Okay, 67.
Yeah,
okay.
I would have been in that. But I think there's a lot of pride in the community, and the thing that I've seen through the years is a lot of great. There's always a rivalry between the schools, but it's good, clean, fun competition.
Yeah.
I know how talking to you and Jim the day of the Mud Sock game, and just all the preparation and everything that goes into that. But the community, I know it's such a great atmosphere, and I've been to a lot of those, and I really enjoy them. And the guys like you guys over there at Fishers, and Jim and Greg and the crew over at HSE, you all do a great job of putting that on, regardless of where it is.
I'm very fortunate because I've got 3 athletic directors in our district. Just at the high school level that I can bounce ideas off of as a young AD. Have a lot of respect. I went through the coaching system at Southeastern before we opened up Fishers. And so, they do a great job hosting when they get to have the Mud Sock, and we feel we do the same. So
now, somebody told me something the other day, and I can't remember who it was, but I believe of all the coaches that you had when you reopened Fishers, 12 years ago now, I think, 10, 12 years ago, you have 1 or 2 of the originals left now. I know Rick Wimmer is still there.
We've got 3.
3, okay.
Yeah, we've got Rick Wimmer for football, Matt Cherry with baseball.
That's right.
And then Ben Beasley for girls soccer.
I forgot about Ben.
Yep.
But
so it's down to 3.
Okay. Well, somebody commented about that the other day. Well, Rob, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. That's Rob Seymour, athletic director at Fishers High School. He and Jim Brown, a couple of the greatest athletic directors in the state of Indiana. They certainly always make us feel welcome when we're at one of their events, and we appreciate it. It's good to see you, Rob.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. And thanks to your son for allowing us to talk to you. And we are ready to go here with second half action, with the Tigers ahead of the Arabians 2-0. Let's see what happens in half number 2 here. If the Tigers can keep the pressure on the Arabians, because they did not let up from the gas pedal at all during that first half. The Tigers ending up with I lost my page here. Ending up with many, many more shots on goal. I believe they had 8 shots on goal during that first half, and 2 goals. 8-0 in favor of the Tigers shot-wise. And the Tigers have already got the ball down in the Pendleton Knights goal area.
Pushing it forward. In that regard, Fishers still heavily attacking.
Tigers retain possession after the Arabians try to get the ball out. Tigers doing an excellent job of ball handling out there tonight.
Lawrence playing a 2-man game with Mizigo. That ball teeter-totters on the line.
Never went out of bounds, so the Arabians took it over. Arabians trying to get the ball down into Tiger territory. First time it's been across the midfield line. Every time that ball goes back there, it's like the Tigers just fall back and regroup and take it over again. This time they get about 2/3 of the way down, and the Arabians manage to get a foot on the ball. Arabians trying to get it set up. So far have had little, if any, success in this game. Officially, no shots on goal. They've had a couple that have gone toward the goal, but actually nothing right on goal. And that one was kind of coming up toward us here in the press box, but it'll just be a side kick. Inbounded by the Arabians. Tigers looking to take possession again. Arabians looking to try to get something going here. Tiger defense has been very, very stingy tonight. They've done a good job of keeping the Arabians away from the goal. Here come the Tigers again. Arabians with the ball handling. Taken away by the Tigers. Off the Arabians, back to the Tigers. Tigers trying to get things set up here. Arabians trying to get something on the board here and stay in this match. Tigers have come back out exactly the way they did in the first half, and not necessarily taking this away from the Arabians, but most definitely in control. Mozingo brings it down, got one to beat there. Goalie way out. Here's a kick, and it goes wide. Pendleton got a huge break on that. The Tigers, if they had anybody down there, had an easy gift goal. Offside was called on that to stop that play. Ethan Hunt taking advantage of the wind to get the ball further down the field. Arabians trying to set it up, just cannot get it set up. They can't get a good setup, and the Tigers steal the ball. Arabians trying once again to get into Tiger territory, and the Tigers have done just a fantastic job of keeping them out of their side of the field. Tigers centered it. One man to beat, and the goaltender takes it. That's going to be an offside. Ethan Hunt still in goal for the Arabians. Our friend Craig Atkins on the PA here tonight at White River Elementary, the home of Noblesville Soccer. Tigers take the ball away from the Arabians. Probably one of the better chances they've had to get a shot on goal tonight, but they still do not have a shot on goal against the Arabians, or against the Tigers. Good bit of ball handling there, and
First touch.
Blocked by the Arabians. Tigers with a chance. Lawrence does not get the shot off. It gets blocked. Corner kick for the Tigers. That was a nice move. Jacob Lawrence had a good shot at that, but the Arabians managed to get somebody in there and block it.
Ends up at the top of the box. Handled by Fridley. Fridley head down. Gets it past Quinn Lucky. Nice move from Fridley.
Offside ruled on that one. Two goals in the first half by the Tigers, one by Quinn Lucky and one by Drew Gavitt. Goals came at 31:04 and 17:59. No scoring here in the second half. Not even an official shot on goal yet. But 8 minutes gone here in the second half.
So that one ends up going to be a goal kick.
Ethan Hunt will have the goal kick.
Around 32 minutes left, Ethan Hunt.
Just takes a short kick rather than trying to make the long kick. Once again, the Tigers there in the middle, plugging up the middle, making it difficult for the Arabians to get downfield. And Jonathan Peskin takes the ball, and he's got the kick. Wind is not quite as much of a factor in this half as it was early in the first half.
Gavitt making a run with it on his near side. He's up against a couple of defenders, elected to pass it off to Zimmerman as midfielder over to Ahern. Taken away by Abe Boslin.
Arabians take it away. Tigers take it away.
Dangerous play for the Arabians. Reese May ends up with it over to Yatu. Yatu stays in possession. Dumps it off to May. May goes forward.
May is wide on his shot.
Great passing from this Fisher team so far in this half. Third or fourth time a Fisher shot has ended up in that rotation.
The Tigers have just maintained a lot of pressure on the Arabians during this entire match. Tigers have outplayed the Arabians from the beginning of this match.
Able to get possession from it. Lawrence has it. Goes to Yatu. Puts on a good double move. That one gets taken away. Good defense.
Good defense there by the Arabians to get the ball downfield. Intercepted by the Tigers. That's Zach Lilly who intercepts it. Tigers bring it down, trying to get it set up.
Tapping it out to Lawrence. Great looking pass. Collision for the Tigers. Gavitt comes away with it. He dumps it off to Mazingo.
Oh, right across the front of the net. Nice shot by the Fishers offense, but just a little bit wide. That's one of those shots that the fans sitting down here in front of us are saying, how did he ever miss that? Ethan Hunt been tested already a couple times in this half. Hunt took over for Andrew Clemens in the first half. One-on-one here. He's trying to set it up. Draws it back. The Tigers take it away from him. No shot, no nothing. Excellent defense by the Tigers once again. 29 minutes remaining in the second half. Arabians trying to take it away from the Tigers. Tigers trying to center it. Arabians poke it away. Tigers after the ball. 4 Tigers back deep. Technically a shot on goal for the Tigers. Tigers bringing the ball down. Jacob Lawrence ends up out of bounds. That'll put it back to the Arabians.
Number 6, Kai Moore, checks back in for the Arabians.
Arabians making a change on the field, trying to get some fresh legs out there, trying to solve this very, very stingy Tiger defense. Tigers setting it up in the middle. That ball was a little bit wide. But Ethan Hunt caught it, and he'll have the kick. Hunt's kicks, he's been keeping them low on his free kicks. Tigers once again bring it down. Poked out there by the Arabians. Mazingo shoots it. Save. 10th shot on goal for the Tigers in this match. No official shots on goal for the Pendleton Heights Arabians. Arabians trying to get it set up. Arabians just having a lot of trouble getting the ball into the Tiger territory. Tigers are back there playing tenacious defense tonight. Winner of this match will take on the winner of our second match tonight between the Noblesville Millers and the Hamilton Southeastern Royals. That promises to be a great match. Royals, one of the top teams in 3A. Royals and the Millers warming up just in the background, just to the east of the varsity field here. Arabians trying to center it. Tigers managed to clear it. Tigers with a possible opportunity here. Wow, what a move. Garoga, he just flew out of nowhere down the field and managed to stop that threat by the Tigers. Mazingo on the ball. Here's a shot blocked. Good defense there by the Arabians to clear that one.
Back in for Pendleton Heights, number 20, Ethan Scheider.
Intercepted by the Arabians, shot wide. They have not had a shot on goal all night. Arabians block that one. Another opportunity for the Tigers. Tigers have dominated this game offensively and defensively. Another shot coming to the right. Tigers get the ball back, keeping the pressure on. Arabians managed to get that one before it results in a shot on goal. The Tigers with 11 shots on goal so far in this match. Pendleton technically with no shots on goal. Had a couple close, but nothing on the net inbounds. Tigers are going to have the corner kick here. Try to get it set up. We're about halfway through the second half here. A little less than 19, or rather a little less than 20 minutes remaining in this one. There's the centering pass, kick, and it goes to the top of the goal.
Back in for the Ravens, number 3, Seth Bell.
Hunt once again chooses not to kick the ball very far downfield, trying to give the Arabians the opportunity to set it up, but the Arabians just have not had success in getting this ball down the field tonight. Centered by the Arabians. There's a kick. Oh, hit the goalpost. The Tigers end up putting that one out. Closest play of the night. Just off the top of the post. Arabians take another shot, goes wide to the left. Goal kick for Jonathan Peskin. Peskin working on a shutout here in the opening round of the 3A IHSAA Boys Soccer Tournament here from White River Elementary School in Noblesville. Good pass, good opportunity here. Oh, tried to center it, and there was not a Tiger there. Another shot over the net. Good scoring opportunity for the Tigers, but they could not get the ball onto the net.
Now into the Fishers, number 18, Braden Tortorici.
David Fugate leaves. Tortorici comes in. It's a 2-0 lead for the Tigers. 16.5 left here in the second half. Tigers have not taken the pressure off, and they certainly do not want to take the pressure off. Tigers take the ball away. There's a trip. Field about half covered by the shadows now. Tigers with the ball, bringing it down into Arabian territory again. 15 minutes, 25 seconds remaining here in the second half. Good effort from great effort there from Zimmerman while he was flat on his back to get the ball and kick it away from the Arabians. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Arabians. Got a substitution coming in for the Arabians. Moore is leaving the field. Orachev back in for the Arabians. Tigers take it away. Going to be a free kick for the Tigers. Arabians trying to keep the ball in bounds, just barely keep it in there. Going to be a kick for the Arabians. Trying to get it down there into the center. Goes into the hands of the goaltender, Jonathan Peskin. Peskin puts it high in the air. Arabians have to fall back. Hunt with a nice kick, clear it out to center. Tigers keeping the pressure on here. I'm sure at this point that Robbie Pells is telling his players, keep on keeping on. Don't let the pressure up. No scoring here in the second half so far. Tigers with 2 goals in the first half. Quinn Lucky and Drew Gavitt with the goals for the Tigers. Ooh. Nice little hip check like you see in ice hockey. Tigers bring it back across midfield again. Arabians bring it back to the goalkeeper. Hunt punches it all the way down over the midfield line. Gavitt, ball handling. Kicked out of bounds by the Arabians. Be a throw in for the Tigers. Ten minutes left in the second half. Tigers ahead 2-0 over the Arabians.
And number 7, Brennan Jones for Pendleton Heights.
Yodo Nakamoe had an opportunity there for the Tigers, just put it over the net. Once again, the Tigers take the ball. Tigers keeping the pressure on the Arabians. Good ball handling. Shot off to the left of the net. Gavitt trying to break through. Once again, Pendleton gets the ball back. Fisher's with the throw in. Arabians bringing it down, cleared by the Tigers. Tigers defense has just done one heck of a good job of keeping that ball away from the net. They're 7 minutes and 40 seconds away from advancing to the second round. Shot. Oh, just over the net. Good effort, though, by the Tigers. Tigers looking to put this one away for good. Just barely missed that third goal. Jacob Lawrence with the corner kick into the center. And that was going to go over to the Arabians. Arabians trying to get something going here in the last 6 minutes of this half. Clock is on the side of the Tigers right now. Tigers fall back and take the ball, and wow, that was close. That goal was wide open, and there was no Arabian there to get the ball into a wide open net, just the way the game has gone so far tonight for the Arabians. Still no shots on goal for the Arabians. Tigers take the ball away. 5.5 minutes remaining in this one. We'll have the Noblesville Millers and the Hamilton Southeastern Royals coming up in the second match. Changes for the Arabians.
Check in for Pendleton Heights, and back in number 5 for the Fishers Tigers, Kai Zimmerman.
Inbound by the Arabians, goes right back out of bounds. Arabians trying to keep the pressure on, trying to make something happen here in the last 4 minutes of this match. Otherwise, their season is over. So far in this match, everything has gone the way of the Tigers. Tigers have kept the pressure on offensively and defensively during the entire match. That one went out of bounds. It'll go to the Arabians. Arabians trying to get something going here in the last 3.5 minutes. Here come the Tigers. Ooh, nice block there by Hunt. Another shot. And there is an injured player on the field. The ball finally goes out of bounds. Looks like number 8, Elijah Bauer, for the Arabians is down on the field, and they have called a timeout. With that, we'd like to remind you fans that Noblesville Trophies, what a great company. They offer a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out, www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Follow them on Facebook and Twitter. Looks like Bauer is going to be okay. He's walking off just a little bit slowly. I'd like to thank all of our great sponsors here for bringing you today this broadcast of IHSAA Sectional Soccer, a 3A match here on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Smith's Jewelers, Indiana Restoration, the Noblesville Chamber of Commerce, and Bill Clifford for Sheriff. We're just about ready to go back to action here with 2 minutes 59 seconds remaining here in the second half. Fishers Tigers have led this game since early. They scored the first goal of the match with 31:04 remaining in the first half. Quinn Lucky with the goal. At 7:59, Drew Gavitt got the ball into the net for the Tigers. And it's been all Tigers all day long, offensively and defensively. The Arabians just have not been able to set up a serious threat all day. That's going to be an offside. Another out-of-bounds play to the Arabians. Coming down to the 2-minute mark in this one. Beginning to look more and more like it'll be the Fishers Tigers and either the Hamilton Southeastern Royals or the Noblesville Millers in the match on Wednesday. Shot, missed, and blocked. Arabians trying to bring it down. Arabians with the ball once again. Can't seem to get it down. Tigers keeping it down in the Arabians' end. Tiger fans making a lot of noise now cheering on their team. .120 left to go in this one. Under a minute. Tigers keeping the pressure on. There's a trip. That'll stop the clock. That will be a yellow card. Tigers will retain the ball. More substitutions for the Arabians. 42.8, the clock starts to roll. Tigers with the kick. Header by the Arabians. Arabians with one last maybe chance here to try to get on the scoreboard. The goaltender comes out and makes a nice kick down the field. Peskin really hasn't been challenged a lot tonight, but technically no shots on goal. Tigers trying to get another shot before this is all over.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is it. Sectional number 8, 3A boys. First game of the sectional goes to the Fishers Tigers over the Pendleton Heights Arabians, 2-0. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast of IHSAA 3A Boys Soccer on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 25 years in business. We'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes with the second game featuring the Royals and the Millers. Stay tuned. Broadcast of IHSAA Sectional Boys Soccer on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 25 years in the business. Also brought to you by Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Smith's Jewelers, Indiana Restoration, the Noblesville Chamber of Commerce, and Bill Clifford for Sheriff. I'm Brad Silbert here at White River Elementary School, the home of the Noblesville soccer program. Let's go over to Craig Atkins with the starting lineups.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Class 3A Sectional 8, game number 2 here at White River Soccer Complex. Between tonight's visitors on the scoreboard, the Noblesville Millers, and the home team on the scoreboard, the Hamilton Southeastern Royals. Let's first meet the starters for Noblesville. Number 2, Alec Banyo. For Brian Diaz. Number 7, Carter Cates. 8, Josh Lovett. Number 12, John Herron. 13, Nikolai Anderson. 14, Gabe Ine. Number 16, Jackson Latham. 22, Curtis Martin. 23, Tyler Hanna. And in goal for the Millers, number 1, Miles Atkins. Head coach for Noblesville is Ken Delaski. And now the starting lineup for the Hamilton Southeastern Royals. Number 2, Jimmy Malucci. 7, Chayton Davidson. Number 8, J.P. Suarez. 9, Bryce Wetzel. Number 10, Sam Rollinson. 11, Ethan Pulliam. 15, Cole Barnes. 16, Darian Ghaffari. 23, Tyler White. 26, Tony Burkett. And in goal for the Royals, number 1, Ben Haxton. Head coach for Hamilton Southeastern is Chris White. Fans, in the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those around you. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and not welcome at IHSAA events. Let's support the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated. Please enjoy Game 2 here this evening. Get up to the minute information from state championship events by following the IHSAA on Twitter at IHSAA1. That's at IHSAA1.
Thanks to Craig Atkins for introducing the players to us. We're just about ready for the second match here tonight. If you weren't with us earlier, the Fishers Tigers dominated the Pendleton Knights Arabians 2-0. Talking about this match, this ought to be another interesting match tonight. The Royals come in here ranked number 2 in the HCC with a 13-1-2 record. The Millers are 7-5-4. In the conference, the Royals are 5-0-1. Their only blemish in the conference was a tie to number 1 Zionsville. The Millers 7-5-4 overall with a conference record of 1-3-2. The only loss of the season for the Royals came back on the 9th of September when they lost to Penn 2-0. Their other tie was against Crown Point. That was in a tournament up north when they tied 0-0. So we got a couple good teams here in this match, and ought to be one heck of a match here tonight between the Millers and the Royals. And we are ready to go. Millers playing on their home field. However, they are the visiting team on the scoreboard tonight. Millers sent it in. Royals trying to get it back over center again. Royals trying to bring it into the zone, but the Millers just send it right back. Out of bounds, the Royals will have the inbound throw. These two teams met just a week ago. Ended up playing a 1-0 game or match that the Royals won. Both of these teams are good defensively, with the Royals only giving up 9 goals all season. Millers have given up 19. Royals have scored 47. Millers have scored 38. Lone HCC victory of the season for the Millers came against the Westfield Shamrocks. That one will go against the Millers to the Royals. Royals trying to set it up, get going early. Taylor White with the shot that was blocked. Royals trying to keep it down on the Millers' end. Millers clear it across. Deep into the territory. Header by Imus. Royals managed to get it away from the goal, trying to set up to get down into Miller territory. Clayton Davidson fighting for the ball. Millers with a chance, can't take advantage of it. Ball went harmlessly in front of the goal. Could have been a dangerous situation. Millers with a potential scoring opportunity they were not able to take advantage of. Out of bounds, ball goes to the Royals. About 35 minutes left here in the first half. Turnover there, and the Millers will get the ball and try to get it set up. Ball ends up going right back out of bounds. Will go right back to the Hamilton Southeastern Royals. Royals trying to keep the pressure on. That one all the way down in front of the Royals net. Ethan Pullian picked that one up. Royals bringing it down, trying to get it centered. Opportunity for the Royals. Oh, just in front of the goal. That one's hit last by the Millers. The Royals will have a side kick. Royals trying to get things set up and get on the board here early. Saved there by Miles Adkins. Not much of a shot, but it is a shot on goal. Header there by Clayton Davidson for the Royals. Royals once again trying to get set up in Miller territory. Davidson. That one ends up going out of bounds and will be a Royal throw-in. Each team with opportunities here early, not able to take advantage of them yet, though. Miller goalkeeper Miles Atkins takes that one in, and he'll take the kick. Wind is not as much of a factor here tonight as it was earlier this afternoon when we started the first match. Millers with somewhat of an opportunity here. Don't have anybody back, but a save on the goal shot there. Saved by Ben Haxton, junior goalkeeper for Coach Chris White. Royals might have an opportunity here. Great effort there by Davidson. Just could not get by the Millers. Davidson did manage to get a shot off that was easily blocked. Nice high kick by Miles Adkins. Millers will take the kick just inside of the center line. But 4 players went up trying to get a header on that, and I don't think anybody got any head on it. Out of bounds once again. Royals will have the throw in. Royals sent their offense. Miller's setting their defense. That ball is going to turn over to the Noblesville Millers. Oh my. Close play there, but no shot on goal. Once again out of bounds. Royals will have the toss in. Miller's trying to get it down the field. One to beat. And it rolls into the goal. So the Millers draw first. Nikolai Anderson with the goal. So the Millers score first in this match. Definitely a defensive lapse by the Royals on that one. Millers will pick up that foul. Royals will get the free kick. There's Nikolai Anderson. Royals drive it deep. Royals will retain possession of that ball with a corner kick. Only the 10th goal of the season given up by the Royals. Centered. Nice try there by Wetzel. He could not get it to the net. Royals recover the ball. Centered, offside. Millers will take the free kick. Way down the field. Ball is really carrying now. Miller sent it back toward the goal. Goaltender comes out, makes the stop. Royals take it right back. Trying to get it set up. Davidson, ball handling, ball gets out of bounds, goes over to the Millers. Substitutions, 6 substitutions coming in for the Royals. .25 minutes left in the first half. 1-0 in favor of the Millers. Luke Capati, a good job of ball handling. Royals get it back. Oh my. It'll be a free kick for the Millers. Headed. Royals managed to clear it in front of the goal. Miller's getting away with that one. Royals take it right back, bringing it down. Oh, Royals had a chance there, but just overled the pass. Once again centered. Ball will go over to the Millers. Ball down into the Millers' territory, ends up out of bounds. When these two teams met last week on Tuesday, the final score was just exactly the opposite of what it is right now, with the Royals beating the Millers 1-0. Millers with a 1-0 lead here, just about halfway through the first half.
Brad, if you can hear me, volleyball pairings show just over. Southeastern plays Fisher's first match. Combo plays Noblesville.
We understand that the pairings show for the IHSAA volleyball tournament has just concluded. And the sectional this year for volleyball is at Noblesville High School. And we understand that next week on Thursday, we'll have Hamilton Southeastern and Fishers playing in the early match, followed by Carmel and Noblesville. So those will be matches you'll be able to see right here on Hamilton County Television. We're excited to be able to bring you a lot of IHSAA sectional action this fall, from soccer, from volleyball. Hopefully we'll have some football coming up. Lots going on here on Hamilton County Television. But a week from Thursday, volleyball sectional start at Noblesville High School with Hamilton Southeastern and Fishers facing off in the first match, followed by Carmel and Noblesville. Ought to be a great sectional. We're about halfway through the first half of this match between the Millers and the Royals. So far, the Millers the only ones to put a goal into the net, leading the Royals 1-0. Royals trying to get it set up. Goes back out of bounds once again. Royals will have another opportunity to set it up across the field. Millers clear it and clear it out of bounds once again, trying to keep it away from the goal as much as possible. Miller's let that ball roll out of bounds. And they'll take possession. Nikolai Anderson with the lone goal of this match so far for the Noblesville Millers. Coming at the 28:47 mark of the first half. Miller's trying to set it up once again. Going deep into the corner. That will be a kick from the goaltender. Miller's pounded back into Hamilton Southeastern territory. Royals trying to get back there. Miller's missed it. Royals got it. Reset for the Royals on the offense. That one was blocked by Ethan Pulliam for the Millers. Substitution coming in. 2 substitutions for the Royals. Good crowd out here tonight for both of these games. Royals looking for a chance to set this up and get it into the middle, but it does go out of bounds. It'll stay in the possession of the Hamilton Southeastern Royals. Royals trying to get it set up in the middle. Millers clear it. Royals with one back. Great effort to get there by Ethan Pulliam, but he just could not quite get there in time to get beyond the Royals. About 16 minutes left in the first half. Miller's bringing it up the field. Patiently trying to set things up. It's taken away by the Royals. Back to the Millers. Bryce Wetzel picked that one up. Correction, that's not Bryce Wetzel. That's Josh Lovett picked that one up for the Millers. Miller's trying to keep the ball away from the Royals, ends up in the bleachers. Royals with the ball inbounds, trying to get something going here. We have a stoppage. Ball will go over to the Royals with a kick. Nice defense there by the Millers not to let that ball get into the goal area. Millers bring it down, intercepted by the Royals, but Millers get the ball right back. Royals on the block there. Millers have to fall back and regroup. Shot toward the goal, picked up by the goaltender. Ben Haxton with the save. High shot. Kick, well over halfway down the field. Royals trying to get something going here. Miller's trying to build on their 1-0 lead here with 13:35 left in the first half. Royals trying to get somewhere toward the middle of the field, just not having much luck getting there. Nice save there by goalie Miles Atkins. Had a Royal right in his face. Little interference there. That one will be retained by the Noblesville Millers. Trying to set the kick up there with the header. They don't get it. Millers, the Royals with good defense. Call goes against the Millers against Tyler Hanna. Royals will get the free kick. Royals clear it back to center, trying to set something up here. 5 Millers on 2 Royals. Not very good odds. Down toward the goal, ends up going out of bounds, but the Royals will get the inbound play. Good effort on the defense by the Royals. We're going to have a foul here. And a yellow card called against the Millers. So the Royals will take the ball from out of bounds. A lot of end-to-end action so far in this match tonight. Referee's ready to start the clock again. And we're back in action. Royals with a possible opportunity here, and the goalkeeper, Miles Atkins, comes out and makes the stop and takes the threat away. 7.5 minutes. Officially 8:10 on the game clock. Royals with an opportunity here. They get a goal. The Royals have tied it up. Credit that goal to number 16.
Goal number 16, Darian Ghaffari.
Darian Ghaffari comes at the 8-minute mark of the first half. So we are all tied. Millers and the Royals with 7:45 left in the first half. Royals will get the inbound. .720 in the half. Miller's trying to clear. Millers have got the ball, got some numbers. Kicked wide. That one's going to go out of bounds into the dark of the night on the field next door. Beautiful moonlit night here in Noblesville. 70 degrees with a light southwesterly wind, southeasterly rather. Thank you for joining us on Hamilton County Television for Boys Sectional Soccer. Tomorrow night, our friends over at the Fisher Sports Network will be bringing you the opening round of the girls soccer sectional, that coming from Hamilton Southeastern. We will be back here Wednesday night at 5:30 to bring you the first game of that match. That will be the Fishers Tigers against either the Noblesville Millers or the Hamilton Southeastern Royals, basically, depending on the results of what happens in this game in the next 46 minutes and 44 seconds. Everything is reset. Miller's with a side kick. trying to get it in there. Good defense there by the Royals to get that thing out of the goal area. Millers bring it back to center to set things up. Millers with a possible opportunity and an offside. I'd like to thank the Hamilton County Reporter, one of our great sponsors here on Hamilton County Television, www.readthereporter.com. Ball's bouncing around out in front of the goal area. Royals bring it back, but kick it high into the air. Still bouncing into the air. Finally stopped by the Millers. .535 on the scoreboard. A lot of back and forth action in this match so far this evening. No foul on that. Royals take the ball over. Bring it down here to center. And it goes out of bounds. That's going to be retained by the Royals. Just about 5 minutes remaining in the first half. It's been a well-played match for both teams. Very evenly played. Both teams have had opportunities. Both teams have scored a goal. Stoppage there. The Royals will get the free kick. Royals are all lining up over toward the right side of the goal, getting set up here to try to get this one into the net. Millers get ahead on it first. Ends up going out of bounds. Royals with the inbound. Millers get on it first. Royals take it right back. Royals bring it back. Goaltender Miles Atkins grabs that, and he'll have a free kick. We have an injury timeout here on the field. So let's remind you, celebrating 25 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners, specializing in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them at 317-773-7200 or visit their new website, www.loganstreetsigns.com. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Also like to remind you that Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. You can contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online, www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Follow them on Facebook and Twitter. Finally, I'd like to remind you Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. If you've got any questions, you can contact Community Health, 317-355-7775, or check them out on the web, www.ecommunity.com. We're about ready to go back to action here in the second game of Sectional 8, 3A men's soccer here from Noblesville. Miller's trying to get it out in the front there. Another whistle. That one will go back to the Royals. Just a little bit over 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Seen a lot of good end-to-end action in this match so far tonight between both of these teams. Nice job of ball handling there by the Royals. That one ends up out of bounds. And the Millers will get the inbound. Royals get ahead on it. Millers still end up with the ball, trying to get it down. Back to the Royals. Royals had Clayton Davidson wide open there in the middle if they could have got the ball to him, but he just couldn't get there. Good job there by the Royals. Got an offside call. Yellow card. That one will go against the Millers. Royals will have the kick. I did not see what happened. The foul happened after the ball went well beyond us and down the field. Tyler White will have the kick for the Royals. High kick taken by the Millers first. Royals trying to get it back.
2 minutes remaining in our first half of play.
Royals manage to get it back, but the Millers take it right back away from them. Millers trying to set it up all the way across the field. There's a violation on the Royals. That one's going to go against number 9, Bryce Wetzel. Millers will have the free kick. Andrew Noel with the kick. All the Millers set up to the left side of the goal. Noel goes right for the goal. And he takes it. It does go in the goal. Have taken a 2-1 lead here late in the first half. We're still not sure who scored that goal for the Millers, but they're crediting the goal to number 5, Andrew Noel. About 20 seconds left here. And that will be the end of the first half. Sectional 8, second game. At halftime, it's at Noblesville Millers 2, Hamilton Southeastern Royals 1. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors. Welcome back to White River Elementary School. I'm Brad Silbert here with Hamilton County Television. An exciting second match here. We're joined by none other than the voice of the Millers, Craig Atkins. Craig, quite a first half here.
Yeah, this was the first half, and it's going to be another half, a total of 80 minutes like this right here. It's going to go down to every second of this game counts, because this is how it went last Tuesday. So 6 days ago,
yeah,
these two teams on Noblesville's senior night played it out, and what a game it was, what a match. And like I keep telling people, no matter what sport, when two HCC teams meet up, regular season or postseason, when they meet up, it's no holds barred. It's going to be, whatever it takes. And you're seeing that out of both of these teams tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And
this has been a great effort, both sides. And it's really taken a couple. I'm not going to call them fluky goals, but that last goal by the Millers was just almost more like a scrum down there with about a half a dozen guys right down there. Before we go further into this game, let's talk about the first game. In the first game earlier today, we had the Fishers Tigers and the Pendleton Heights Arabians. Your impression of that game?
And 2 years ago, and I was saying to our scoreboard operator, Jane Stewart, I said, 2 years ago, Pendleton Heights upset Fishers. I believe it was either 2-1 or 3-1 score. And, they came in 8-1 on the season. And Fishers, their now 6-9-2 record is a little bit skewed because of the competition they play, obviously. And, Fishers, 9 minutes into the game, get their first goal. Kind of, in soccer, it's a little bit of a comfort zone when you've got a goal. Mm-hmm. And,
and especially for a team that has not scored a lot of goals this year, the Tigers have kind of had somewhat of an off year on the boys' side.
Yeah, they had somewhat of an off year, and it's, Coach Pels, he's young in the coaching ranks, and he's doing a pretty good job with, the young players that he does have. And it showed there, because that was obviously a pretty aggressive Pendleton Heights team that they played 80 minutes right there with the Fishers Tigers.
Well, it looked to me like almost throughout the game, Craig, it just looked like that the Tigers were either a step ahead of them, or the Arabians were just a step behind them. And to be quite frank with you, I was surprised that the score wasn't a little bit more than what it turned out to be, because I really technically Pendleton Heights did not have a shot on goal. The closest they came is they hit the crossbar once, and technically that's not a shot on goal.
It's more like it's just a shot considered.
Yeah, a shot
when it comes to soccer stats, and it's the parity of soccer.
Mm-hmm.
It's parity when it comes to any sport, because you've got you take a look at as Max Preps does a great job with stats with every sport now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think you can even put your cross country stats on there if you want, but I haven't taken a look that far into Max Preps, but the power of parity in sports. Southeastern beat Fishers 5-1 regular season. They beat Pendleton Heights 8-1. But does that necessarily mean, when you put Fishers and Pendleton Heights together, that it's going to be a mix of the two?
Well, I think the wild card in the whole situation is, you look at Hamilton Southeastern and Noblesville. It's not only a rivalry match; it's also a rematch of a conference game. It's also a rematch of a senior night.
Yeah. And
so from a standpoint of I can't think of the right word, incentive, let's say. To me right now, obviously with the season that the Royals have had, on paper, they have to be, they have to be favored. But you've got some intangibles in there that, kind of take that from being where you had a 13-1-2 team versus a 7-5-4 team, and they're really a lot closer. Then you get into the situation like we had in the in the first match there, with Pendleton Heights in Fishers, and one of the comments I made is that if you took the conference games away, the teams were fairly even. The one thing that you've got in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference is you've got some tremendous teams. It's not only soccer, it's all the sports.
Yeah.
And they just beat up on each other. You know, you and I see that Friday nights in football.
Yeah, we see that Friday nights, obviously, like you say, with different sports. And, Hoosier Crossroads Conference-wise, congratulations to Zionsville's girls golf team.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they won the team state championship over the weekend.
Yep.
And, it's in Westfield's girls and boys have both had, and Southeastern in recent years have had a lot of success on the golf links. And Fisher's golf girls just won their first regional in school history, a week ago. And it's just, that's why they deem it as the toughest conference.
Yeah.
Even
I don't know if you've heard the draw for volleyball yet, but that's out this evening. And next week on Thursday,
over here at the Mill,
we will be over at the Mill in the first match of all the way the draw goes is Hamilton Southeastern and Fishers, and then of course
Carmel.
Who does Noblesville draw but Carmel?
And they drew them in football as well. So
in the football too, and the other side of the football situation is that Hamilton Southeastern and Fishers will be meeting 2 weeks from Friday for a second match. But you got a lot of great competition, and I can attest to how some of the great athletes in this conference have gone on to bigger and better things with some of the activities that I participate down at Marian University. I had a chance to see Nick Ferrer play over the weekend in football from St. Francis when St. Francis came in to play play Marian this weekend.
Yeah, I saw one of the leading tacklers for Marian. Noblesville's Austin Ginther.
Austin Ginther is there. Greg Miller from Southeastern. A lot of great players. Well, Craig, I know you've got to go back to your public address announce duties. We appreciate. Thank you for joining us.
Look forward to a great second half.
Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be, as our old friend Bob Chase used to say, it's going to be a barn burner. I'd like to welcome you to IHSAA Class 3 Sectional 8 here at White River Elementary School, the home of the Noblesville Millers. Welcome you to tonight's broadcast on Hamilton County Television, which is being presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 25 years in business. Our other sponsors include Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Smith's Jewelers, Indiana Restoration, the Noblesville Chamber of Commerce, Bill Clifford for Sheriff, and the Hamilton County Reporter. We're 40 minutes away from finding out who will be playing the Fishers Tigers on Wednesday night here at 5:30, which is a match that we will bring you here on Hamilton County Television. We're just about ready to go back to the action. I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight. A 2-1 lead in favor of the Millers with a late goal, a goal at the 59-second mark by Andrew Knoll. I believe we are set and ready to go. Referee has started the clock, and we are underway. Royals almost had an opportunity right there from the get-go. Suarez just couldn't quite get down there in time to get a shot off. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Millers will have the kick. Millers pounded into Royals territory. Well over the net and out of bounds. 5 Millers converge on the ball to keep it away from the Royals. Royals over on the side. Suarez going after it in the corner. Ball handling, trying to get free, and the ball does end up out of bounds. Royals will have the inbounds. Royals bring it up. Ends up out of bounds. Royals get it in, trying to get it centered. Keep it down in the Miller end. A lot of good close action here. Nobody could decide who to go for that ball. Out of bounds once again. That one will go back to the Millers. Millers with the ball out of bounds. Miller's trying to set it up. Royals trying to keep it out of the center. Royals take it away from the Millers. Going down the right side of the field. A foot race. And the goaltender wins it, but the ball goes out of bounds. Right inbounds already. Kick back toward the center of the field. Royals fall back and regroup, bring the ball back down. A lot of end-to-end action here in the first 5 minutes of this half. Millers will get that ball back. Miller's setting things up to take it into the Royals' end of the field. High in the air. Miller's centering. Oh, an opportunity for the Millers. It just went to the left of the net. They'll retain possession of the ball in the corner. Millers center it. Another shot toward the side. That one ends up going out of bounds, but the Millers will once again retain it. A lot of pressure by the Millers so far in this half. No scoring in this half. Everything happened in the first half. That ball will come back to the Royals. Royals trying to set it up and get this match tied up. We have a foul being called. That one is going against number 8, Suarez. Suarez will be taking some bench time there. .32:51 remaining in the second half. Millers with a 1-goal lead. Miller's setting it up, trying to get it inside to get another good shot on the goal. Come close, but don't get there. Royals take the ball away, but it's going to end up going out of bounds, and Millers will have the throw in. Miller's keeping the pressure on the Royals here so far in the second half. Miller fans want a foul called, but they're not going to get it. Miller's trying to set it up deep in their own zone again. Ball just seems to be going back and forth across the center line. Miller's pounded deep into the Royals zone, but it goes out of bounds. Miller's doing a nice job of keeping the pressure on the Royals tonight. That'll be a free kick. There's the kick. That was how the Millers got their last goal, off of a side kick. The Millers have stepped up the defense and the offense a notch so far in this half. No scoring, though. Most of the action has been down on the Royals' end of the field. Royals trying to get something set up, but they just can't get anything set up. Ball goes back down into the Royals' end of the zone. Some of the deepest penetration the Royals have had into the zone tonight. And there's going to be a foul called on that. That call goes against the Royals. The Millers will have the free kick. Royals trying to get some pressure on the Millers so far. It's been all Miller pressure in this half. Got another stoppage, and the ball will go over to the Millers. .38-31 left in this match. Miller's hanging on to a 1-goal lead. Winner of this match will take on the Fishers Tigers Wednesday night, 5:30 here on Hamilton County Television. Saved by the Royal goalie. A lot of high ball action tonight. That ball is bouncing all over the place. Miller's trying to get set up here. That one's going to go out of bounds. Goal kick for the Royals. 5 substitutions for the Royals coming in. Fresh legs for Coach Chris White's team.
A handful of Royals check back in. And for the Millers, number 9, Luke Cody. 11, Luke Cole Thompson. And number 3, Tommy Gregory.
Royals managed to clear it from in front of the goal. Millers get it back again. Miller's trying to get it set. Into the middle. Headed out of there by the Royals. Oh, nice save. The Millers had a lot of net to go for. went right into the hands of Ben Haxton. That one ends up going out of bounds, an opportunity for the Royals. The goaltender Miles Atkins foiled that opportunity. Royals with another opportunity. The Atkins comes out and takes the ball. Gabe Imus a little bit slow getting up. Once again, Atkins takes the ball away, takes the opportunity away from the Millers. Royals trying to get something going here, trying to tie this up. Millers would like to put another goal or two on the board too. Great competition end to end in this match. Millers have definitely had the advantage here in the second half. Another one right toward the goal with a Royal breaking in there, but Atkins comes out and brings it in before it can do any damage. Royals punch it right back into the Noblesville side of the field. That one's still inbounds. Goalkeeper ends up going for it. Ben Haxton is set to kick it. All the way back into the the Royals end again. Haxton has to make the save. Another yellow card. So the yellow card call goes against the Millers. Royals kick it back into play. Hands.
This is what they did last time. They fell all the time.
21:33 left here in the second half. Cole Barnes with the kick. The officials over discussing it with the Noblesville bench, explaining the foul. Ball goes deep into Miller territory. It goes out of bounds. Royals will toss it in. And goalie Miles Atkins picks it up once again. The Miller defense has done a good job of holding the Royals here in this second half, when the Royals have had opportunities. Miles Atkins has come up big. He's managed to get to the ball before the Royals have. Once again, Atkins gets to the ball. This time he drops it, then he pounces on it again right in front of a Royal. Right in front of Evan Barnes. But he did manage to hold on to the ball. Free kick for the Millers. Millers get set. High in the air. Nobody can get to that. Finally, the Royals get to it. Try to get the thing cleared, but the Millers send it right back toward the goal again. Ben Haxton picks up the ball. Haxton with the kick. Royals with a possible opportunity if they can get it centered. Once again out of bounds. Royals will get the inbound. A lot of end-to-end, very physical game here. A couple more changes for the Royals.
And for Noblesville, number 7, Carter Cates.
That one goes back out of bounds. Royals will retain possession. Back in play. That one goes out, and it will go over to the Millers. Another out-of-bounds play. This one will go back to the Royals. 17:21 left in this match. Royals trying to get something going here. Miller is trying to protect a one-goal lead. Miller's with an opportunity here. Good bit of defense there by the Royals. That one will go over to the Millers. Headers it back into the Miller territory. Royals fall back, regroup, trying to reset. Atkins picked that ball up and dropped it again. Royals with the inbound. $15:30 left in this one. That one will go over to the Royals. Turned out to be a gorgeous fall night here in Noblesville. Another stoppage here. I'm not sure what happened out there, but it looks like the Royals are going to get the ball. Royals with the kick and tie it up. It's Cole Barnes with the equalizer. So Cole Barnes has tied this match up at 2 apiece. Just over 14 minutes remaining. That ball rolls out of bounds. Will stay in possession of the Millers. Another shot that went over the goal. That one goes against the Millers. Royals will get the kick. Millers managed to clear it from in front of the goal. Another stoppage. Millers will retain possession with the free kick. 12:40 remaining in regulation. Royals bringing the ball up the field. Oh my, the Royals had a great opportunity there, but the Millers managed to deflect the ball away. Atkins was way, way out of the net. But the Miller defense came on strong. Millers will have the free kick from the side. Into the middle. Royals managed to clear it. Royals will get the free kick. And what's turning out to be somewhat of a shootout here. Royals take it away from the Millers. Royals had a beautiful opportunity there, but could not take advantage of it. Once again, Atkins comes way, way out of the goal to make the stop. That one stays with the Millers. We're all tied up at 2-2, under 10 minutes remaining in regulation. Out of bounds. Royals will get possession back again. A lot of substitutions coming in here. 3 for the Millers, 2 for the Royals. Trying to get some fresh legs. After 70-plus minutes of soccer. Millers get the inbound. Trying to set it up. And we have an injured Miller on the field. Got an injury timeout here. HSE goalie Ben Haxton made the stop. I couldn't see exactly what happened to the Miller player. I'm wondering if he ran into the side arm of the net. Royals drive it deep. Atkins thought about taking that, but let it run out of bounds. .8:12 remaining in regulation time. There's a foul and a yellow card. Royals will have the free kick. And once again, Atkins holds on to the ball. Ends up kicking it out of bounds. Mistake by the goaltender Atkins. We have another stoppage.
Gets caught. They gotta get involved.
The game is stopped because the ball is caught between the two fences. There we go. Royals trying to set up the offense. Miller's had a 2-1 lead at halftime. Royals will come back with one goal here in the second half to tie it up at 2 apiece. 7 minutes in regulation. Royals do a good job of getting back and push it back into Miller territory. Another stoppage. That one will go to the Royals. Royals will get the kick from the side. Miller's managed to deflect it away from the goal. Clear it back towards center. Royals bringing it down. Miller's deflected once again. Miller's done a pretty good job of keeping that ball away from the goal. Royals bringing it in. Blocked once again by Atkins. Five and a half minutes in regulation left. We're tied up at 2-2. We have another stoppage. We're ready to play again. Oh, Royals just missed to the right. Great opportunity for the Royals, but they can't take advantage of it, just to the right of the net. Under 5 minutes now.
Back in for Noblesville, number 9, Luke Cody, and 18, Garrett Russell.
That one's going to go out of bounds. Oh. Royals with the inbound. They get it inbound very, very quickly. Royals managed to clear what looked like it could have been a breakaway. Under 4 minutes. Royals get back and clear the ball out of danger. Royals get the ball back. About 3.5 left in regulation. Out of bounds once again. That one will go to the Millers. Over the net. Oh, my. So close. Just under 3 minutes left in regulation. Ball will go back to the Millers. Royals make the save. Two minutes in regulation. That one will go against the Royals. Millers will get the ball back. Under 2 minutes. Both teams trying to make an opportunity here, but not make a defensive mistake. Millers get the ball in. They clear it out. .40 seconds remaining in regulation. Millers score. Royals score. The Royals have scored with 26 seconds left on the clock. Wow.
You guys see who got it? 7.
Clayton Davidson with the goal, coming with 26.6. On the clock. Millers with last second desperation here into the center. 11 seconds left.
9, 8,
Royals clear it. We've got a stoppage here. And we have a red card. What a turn of events. It looked like we were headed for overtime. 4.6 seconds left on the clock. The Royals will have the ball. And a free kick. Another stoppage. Yellow card called on the Millers. Royals 2.7 seconds away. The referee is making all kinds of notes down there. Trying to get everything lined up here for this last 2.7 seconds. And we are ready. So the Hamilton Southeastern Royals have defeated the Noblesville Millers 3-2 on a goal by Clayton Davidson with 26.6 seconds remaining. So by virtue of their victory, the Royals will be back here again on Wednesday night at 5:30. And they will play the Fishers Tigers. So that's all the action that we have today. We'd like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Class 3A Soccer, the Sectional 8 from Noblesville, here on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating their 25th year in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Community Health, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Smith's Jewelers, Indiana Restoration, the Noblesville Chamber of Commerce, Bill Clifford for Sheriff, and the Hamilton County Reporter. On behalf of our fantastic Hamilton County Television crew, Bill Wofford on the camera, Jim Wofford, our executive producer, my name is Brad Silbert. Thank you for joining us tonight. Good night.